there's someone we have next with us who deals with Fed Chief Ben Bernanke all the time as a member of the House Financial Services Committee.
And he has major reservations on confirming the Fed chief for a second term. Republican Congressman Scott Garrett from New Jersey joins us now. Congressman, great to see you. I put you, correct me if I'm wrong, I put you somewhere between Mr. Bunning and Mr. Dodd. Is that proper?
Yeah, that's I guess that's a place to be. Is that
So
a place I want to be?
do you think he should stay or go? Simple question.
Yeah, I think you have to, in the total picture of all that he's done, both as the chairman and also from the time that he's been with the Federal Reserve, you really have to say there's been a lot of questions that have been raised that will continue to be raised, and his decisions on a lot of these warrant probably some change at this point in time.
You know, Congressman, Ben Bernanke, he made a very chilling disclosure, and a lot of people in the media missed it. It matters for the economy, it matters for jobs, it matters for investors. He said if our creditors lose faith in the U.S. economy and the U.S. borrowing system, he can't do anything to stop interest rates from going higher. He said effectively, there's nothing you can do. What did you make of that?
Well, I hope he's not making this assertion that we have to have faith just by continuing whoever we have in office right now. Because as you said before, there is lining up to be bipartisan questioning whether Chairman Bernanke should be there. And of course, we've already seen bipartisan questioning whether the Treasury Secretary should remain in office as well. I think what you're beginning to see is that the outpouring of concern and disquiet in America with the way that this administration has been handling the economy from day one that they took it office, that you're looking at the Fed chairman, you're looking at the Treasury Secretary, and eventually probably the push will be someplace right up to the White House itself to say who has been responsible for who got us into this situation in the first place.
Congressman, the scariest thing for a lot of people is all the debt that is being built up by the federal government as they try to spend our way out of our problems. Will the Fed continue to try to monetize that debt?
I would think they have, although, you know, if you ever ask that question to the chairman, and I've asked that question a number of times as to what are you doing right now, they would deny that they're even monetizing the debt right now. They would deny that they're not a cause of the problems right now.
But they were buying treasuries, right?
Yeah, well, there you go. Thank you very much. And this Fed chairman was part and parcel, as the Wall Street Journal said recently, as part of the intellectual architect of the loose monetary policy back in 03 when he first came on. And actually, you know, there was an article written, I think it was in around 03 as well, saying, where is the deflation when prices are still continuing to climb? So you had the policy back then of trying to fight deflation when inflation was coming around, and they had a low interest rate policy. And you know, this Fed chairman is doing the exact same thing right now. Fighting deflation that we're really not seeing as prices are going through the roof in a lot of areas.
All right, Congressman Scott Garrett, it's always good to be with you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
He is